Hey guys, Beta here. Just thought I'd show you a quick replay in my KV-1S on the new Pearl River. The reason I'm putting this replay up is because it's a pretty cool pub match where actually people employed an ambush tactic very effectively. And part of the reason this worked so well was just the composition of the opposing force and the way that this map is set up. One of the main tactics used when you have the overwhelming number of heavies on this map is to really get aggressive and push the D6, E9 sort of lines with your heavies and just sort of overwhelm the opposing force. And if we were to have tried to oppose them in those areas, we would have just been overrun very quickly. So I suggested that we had set up a perimeter around the cap and sort of wait for them to emerge one or two at a time and just start pouring damage into them. The shocking part about this is not the tactic, it's the fact that most people actually went along with it. When you're in a pub match, you get a mix of people with a kind of a mix of background and smarts and experience, so it's often very difficult to execute anything very well. And as you can see in this match, the ambush tactic worked exceptionally well on Pearl River, especially when we're outmatched and have in the heavy department, but we did have a TD advantage. So as you can see, I'm setting up in the back here to provide some covering fire for the Panther who's getting some spots in for the Arty. I'm just sort of staying at the back for right now, really trying to just make sure the Panther doesn't get YOLO'd by anyone coming around that corner. So normally I would not be sitting this far back in my KV-1S, however, they've got an IS, IS-2, 2 KV-3s, and Tiger P. If I get any type of one-on-one confrontation and they YOLO, I will not be able to survive that. So I just thought it better to sit back, try to pour damage in from a safe distance, conserve my my HP, and use it at the end if I needed to flex. So it's now about 2.5 minutes into the match. Really haven't been able to do anything yet, and I'm starting to notice the heavies pouring out of the D7 line. I'm getting a little bit worried about them sort of flanking our ATs in the KV-3. So I actually decided to move around to get some flanking shots. So let's move up onto this hill here and wait to zoom in. It's painfully long zoom time, and get a good side shot. I quickly back off to make sure that I won't eat a shot. Wait for my reload, and move back into position to try to get another shot in. As you can see, we're up 4-1 now. Their initial sort of surge in that D8, D7 area has really been largely ineffective. We've been able to repel them and pick them apart. So just wait for that guy to emerge, get a shot into him. Luckily, it's the killing shot. It was a fairly low roll, but someone else had also put some shots into him. So we're now up 9-3. We've got a huge advantage, and I'm just looking to farm some more damage. I'm sitting at 753, which is pretty low for a KV-1S match. And it's not that hard to get into the 2K range on this overpowered heavy tank. So I'm trying to go for that top hatch in the IS-2. Aim, shoot, miss. Quickly retreat. See if there's anyone else around. Yeah, there's an IS up there. Should be able to penetrate him. Pretty good roll on that 2 for 417. End up eating 2 shots on that. So I quickly head for some cover. Away from him. And head over towards this Tiger P. Now at the end of the match, it's a really good tactic to actually try to track one of the last tanks. You end up getting half the EXP that everyone sort of puts into, you know, as they're putting in damage, you get half of what they're putting in as EXP. So I track the Tiger P, quickly retreat before he can hit me. Rider comes in, and then our AMX-13 ends up finishing him off. So because I tracked him, that actually counts as spotting damage, which is pretty awesome. So now up 13-6. Really just looking to clean up the RD. So I end up finishing this match with 1.5k in damage. I think I end up getting 1.6 in spotting damage. But the cool thing here is really just that the Pubbies were able to execute an ambush. That rarely happens. You kind of have to get into clan wars or company battles for something like that to happen. So I was kind of blown away by that. It was some pretty smart teammates, even though it was kind of a team full of tomatoes. Anyways, I think that's really all that happens on this, but definitely a cool tactic to use on the this new map. Thanks for watching.